Here we go. 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 DMC and DJ Run. I'm back. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. What's going on? This thing be bugging. This thing be kicking me out. I don't get it. I don't get it. It is what it is. I'm back. I'm back. So let me know, fam. Let me know what y'all thought about the verses tonight. It went down. Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? You know, they had a pre-show with Ebro and some other cast, and they was talking to Big Boy. They was talking to T.I. Right? So T.I. and his family and what's his name? Demandi or Demond, you know, his son. They was showing wild love in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And what do y'all think about the new T.I. joint? You feeling it? You know, he cut his hair. He explained why he cut his hair. And yeah, man, I just wanted to know your afterthoughts on the verses if you watched it. Was it good? Was it bad? Did it suck? You know what I'm saying? Was it fire to you? You know, because everybody got different tastes and everybody got different flavors when it comes down to, you know, not only producers, but the songs. Like they had a lot of hits. Well, I think Mike Will, he said he got one hit with Beyonce, but Hit Boy had a couple. And yeah, they both was flexing in their own way, but they were showing each other respect, which is cool to me. You know what I'm saying? It's cool that these guys definitely showed each other love. You know what I mean? Especially right now. With all the beef going on, with all the artists going back and forth, and all the rappers going back and forth, to bring the producers together and just show love and have a celebration of music. I thought it was a good idea. Shout out to Swiss and Timberland for bringing the verses back because the climate of hip hop right now is just I don't know. It's more oh you saying stuff about me, I'm saying stuff about you. You know, it's really to be honest, it's kind of lame right now. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody really putting good music out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got our veterans coming out. Of course, you know, you got Nas that dropped that Light Years with Premier, and then you got Raekwon, and then you got Ghostface, and you got, the whole lineup, De La Soul, you got all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I mean, to me, like it could be better. Yeah, hip hop could be better right now. Do you feel hip hop? What's your name? Anime? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. What do you think about where hip hop is right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was Swiss and Timberland's idea to be like, you know what, let's bring back the fun, let's bring back the respect in hip hop. Let's bring some music back that we love, that we respect. Let's bring the verses back. You know? Um it could be better. Uh last year, the end of last year was good though. You know what I'm saying? End of last year was good. T.I. supposed to be coming back with some stuff. Who else supposed to be coming in? I think Big Sean was on there with Hit Boy and he did a new joint. They played a new joint that they did the night before the verses. So Big Sean went up there to do a song that he did on Hit Boy's beat. And they played a new joint. They played a new song that I don't know when it's coming out or whatever, but they performed a piece of the new song. So Big Sean coming out with some stuff, T.I. coming out with some stuff. Who else is coming out with some stuff that like we want to hear? I know J. Cole is out right now, and that's very controversial. I know the whole J. Cole thing is very controversial for a lot of people. Some people like, yeah, J. Cole is back, and some people's like, this guy came back. Why? Why did he come back? You know what I'm saying? He bowed out of the battle. Like, why is he even being an MC right now? So there's a lot of controversy going on with the J. Cole thing, but the verses though, the producers, I respect it. I love it. And I want more of the verses, man. I want the verses to definitely come back in 2026. Um, we've had a lot of verses. We've had a lot of verses go down in 2025, 2024. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of verses going on. And then they took a little time off, and now we back with the producers. So who's the next producer that you would want to have go back and forth with? You know what I'm saying? My number one producer is Pete Rock. I would love to see Pete Rock up there. I don't know who he would go against, but Pete Rock and somebody else from that particular era. Maybe Pete Rock. You know what? I know they went on tour for a little bit. I know Pete Rock and Premier went on tour for a little bit, but I've never seen them on verses. And I don't know why. Maybe because they doing their own thing. But I know Alchemist and DJ Premier, they're on tour right now, and they're doing like a celebration, but a little bit of battling too. You know what I'm saying? But they're having fun. They're doing it together. You know, so Alchemist and DJ Premier, they on the road right now. And yeah. Who's the next producers y'all would want to see on Versus? You know, because there's a lot of producers out there. There's a lot of producers out there, and there's a lot of good producers. A lot of dope producers out there, and producer artists. You know, the producer artists that I know: Pete Rock, Q-Tip. Um, what other? Oh, HITBOY is a producer artist as well. What other producer artists that you would want to go against each other? Who would you want? What producer would you want to go against another producer? Or what artist that you haven't seen on Versus yet, you would want to see them on Versus? Because they had a lot of people. They had a lot of people on Versus prior to them taking a break or trying to work out whatever deal. Because I know the deal fell through. They had a deal with another company. I forgot the name of the company, but for a while they was, promoting it and showing it on it. Now I see them on Apple Music, Complex. Yeah, they made a deal with Complex and Apple Music, so now Versus is on that. It's all good. That's where they should have been in the first place, But who would you want to see next on the Versus? Because this one was cool. Two respectful producers playing their hits. HitBoy, he played Ninjas in Paris and he ran it back. He was having a good time. Mike Will was having a good time too, man. You know what I'm saying? Juicy J came out there. It was making the bands make them dance. I didn't even know Mike Will made that beat for bands to make them dance. And he was throwing up money. Juicy J was throwing money everywhere. And he was like, yo, who gonna clean up all this money, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was real money because, they was like, yo, somebody got to clean all this up. I think it was fake money, But it looked like they had a good time. You know what I mean? Juicy J, we ain't see Juicy J in a long time. 3-6 Mafia, we ain't see them in a long time. So he came out for Mike Will. And I'm just kind of recapping it in my mind from what I remember. But I thought it was a cool celebration. What did y'all think? Did you watch it? And if you did, let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. Bow, just right there. Bam, tap the screen. Yep. So, those are my short afterthoughts about it, man. I thought it was cool. A lot of cats is on stage. Kind of remind me of, back in the days with the battles. And it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely cool. But y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? I got to go handle some bit. What's up? Ghost Clips, what's good? What's good? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What'd you think about the verses between Mike Will Made It and HitBoy? Did you have a good time? Was it dope to you? Was it whack? What's good? What's good? I appreciate you coming through. Did you see the verses? If you saw the verses, what'd you think about it? Was it good? Was it dope? Was it like, was it aight? You know what I'm saying? Was it mid to you? We heard a lot of joints that played on the radio a million times, yo. we heard a lot of joints. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ghost Clips. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing and liking as well. Appreciate that love, fam. Yeah, man. So I'm just reflecting on the verses, and like I said, I thought it was cool. I wasn't mad at it. Some people mad at it. Some people like, why they rapping like they the rappers? I'm like, they the one that made the hit. Like, why you got a problem with that? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these songs, it was good. You thought it was good. Yeah. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at, them rapping over the songs that they produce. Like, like I said, they're not only producers of the joint, they're probably fans of the artist that they produce too, and fans of the song that they produce. Like, if I'm producing a song, I better love that song. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to play it and be like, yo, look, this is what I produced. We got a Grammy for this. So I don't see anything wrong with the producers kind of rapping with the artists on the song. Um, it was good to see Big Sean. It was good to see Juicy J. It was good to see Ray Shroomer. Who else came out? Chief Keef was there. Chief Keef was up there too. And I think they played one of the joints that he did as well. So Chief Keef was up there. And yeah, man. It would have been dope if Nas showed up. It would have been dope if Jay showed up, but that's it's a little bit too much to ask. These guys are billionaire status now. They opening up casinos and convention centers and things like that now. You know what I mean? Libraries and stuff like that. So would have been a little bit too much to ask, but it would have been dope if Nas, Jay showed up, whoever. You know what I mean? But like I was saying before I got cut off, I don't know why it cut me off. I was saying, man, like playing Drake songs right now. How do y'all feel about that? Playing Drake songs right now. How do you feel about hearing trophies, knowing exactly where Drake is right now in the court of public opinion, right? The court of public opinion. Now, again, you may have your own opinion, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with having your own opinion about Drake. But in the court of public opinion, like a lot of people may not be feeling Drake right now. A lot of people may not be feeling Nicki Minaj right now, but these songs were played, and you're trying to get people hype off of artists that they may not respect. Do you still respect Drake? Do you still respect Nicki Minaj with everything that they've done in hip hop and outside of hip hop? That's the question. Do you still respect them as artists and as individuals, especially after the Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing went down and we know who won that and them still being in denial. Like, what do you think about that? Do you listen to Drake today? Because I gotta be honest, I don't listen to Drake today. I listen to a little bit of Kendrick, but I don't even listen to Drake today. And when I hear the songs, it actually kind of feels weird to hear the song. Um, because we know the truth about who he is, and we know the truth about the ghostwriters. We know the truth about a lot of stuff with this guy. And at the same time, I personally lost a lot of respect when he tried to sue the labels and try to sue, the song. I personally thought that was a lame move, for him to do that. And if he would have won, it would have really messed up hip hop. Like seriously, if he would have won that case and was like, oh, well, he defamation of character, even though he was defaming Kendrick as well, if he would have won that case, hip hop would be over. Nobody would want to battle. Nobody would want to be like talking shit about the next person on a record. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I don't want to do that because I might get sued. You know what I'm saying? It might be the Drake effect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not Drake hating right now. I'm just saying if that lawsuit would have went through and he would have won, the whole like stratosphere of hip hop would be changed forever. So I'm glad that the judge threw out that case. It was like, you was talking shit the same way he was talking shit about you. Get up out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? She understood the scope and the perspective of the battle. But anyway, going back to the verses, man, playing trophies and playing some of the joints, again, they were hits, but a lot of these songs didn't age well, man. To me, a lot of these songs didn't age well, man. Um, I don't know. Like when I heard them, I was like, what up, Mo? What's good? What's good? What's good? Just talking about the afterthoughts for the battle for the verses today. I don't know if you watched it or not, but yeah, I'm just talking with the people, man. Just trying to get some feedback and seeing what's going on, man. What'd you think if you watched it? What did you think about it? Did you think it was good, bad? Think it was terrible? Did you think it was, because honestly, I like I was saying, some of these songs just didn't age well. Oh, you didn't watch it? Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Thanks for hitting the like. But yeah, man. I watched it because I'm a producer, produce beats, produce music, you know what I'm saying? I felt obligated to watch it. I felt obligated to watch it because I wanted to see, what they was gonna play. And pretty much it was the songs that we've heard a million times on the radio. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, okay, all right, cool. All right. So these guys made millions, got Grammys off of it. It's all good. We celebrating them. We congratulating them. That's cool. But I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. What's the next? Who's the next producers? Who's the next artist that you want to see go head to head? I want to see a Busta Rhymes Missy. I want to see a Busta Rhymes somebody. Like they keep talking about it, but they not doing anything about it. I want to see a Busta Rhymes versus somebody comparable, right? Did they have any of those artists come out? Yeah, they had Big Sean, they had Juicy J, Ray Shroomer came out, No Flex, Zone, No Flex, so, that song. Who else came out? I think that was it. Big Sean, Juicy J, Ray Shroomer. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. They were showing wild respect to each other. You know, they wasn't glazing each other. They were showing respect to each other, which I appreciated. You know what I mean? I appreciated that whenever, just people can come together and celebrate. Even though it's a versus, it's like they were like, yo, I respect you, but you had that, but I got this. You know what I'm saying? But it was a friendly competition, so you can't really be mad at them for just doing what hip hop people do. You know what I'm saying? This is what rappers do. This is what MCs do. This is what producers do. DJs do. Oh, my sound is bigger than yours. Let me show you. I could cut better than you. I'm a better scratcher than you. Or I'm a better DJ than you. I'm a better rapper than. It's just friendly competition. Ain't nobody catching no phase. Ain't nobody going to war. Nobody really getting physical at all. So yeah, man, I thought it was cool. I just want to see who the next producers are gonna be. I would love a Pete Rock premiere. I would love a Pete Rock Alchemist or Alchemist premiere or, you know, any producer out there that wants to get up on the stage. But you got to have 20 joints. And I'm sure there's a lot of cats with 20 joints, but they may not be 20 hits, right? Is that what they're looking for now? They're looking for hits or they're looking for 20 joints. So I'm sure there's a lot of producers that got more than 20 joints that they produce with an artist. So, yeah. Yep. But I just wanted to do an afterthought real quick on the verses. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and enjoy yourself. Have fun. These are songs I played on the radio probably 1,000 times. But have fun with it. And I'm gonna see you on the next live. All right. It's your man VACAY. See you next time. Salute.